unfortunate that the sole person capable of slaying the princess also seems to be somewhat insane.
Hey.
Oh well.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to be playing a game called Slay the Princess. Now this is a short narration horror story game where you have to decide whether to slay the princess or let her free. The full game will release sometime in 2023, but I wanted to check out the demo before that came. So with that said, let's get right into it. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, so there's a narrator, that's awesome. And it looks like we have choices. Explore, the end of the world. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Yes.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
You're still not giving me much info. Okay, what happens if she gets out then? I want specifics. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? I like this one. What happens?
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
So you're just explaining the monarchy. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Evidence.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Killing the princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist?
No.
Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller?
No. That's not what I said.
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value.
I agree. Yes. Working class. Okay. Let's be pessimistic. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Well, okay.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people. But surely you're not one of those, right?
Look, I'll go to the cabin and talk to her. If she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. The more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Okay.
Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Okay. I will.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
It's nice that the game has a narrator, so I don't have to narrate.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
He narrates my voice as well. Wow.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
True. Enter the basement. Let's see how bad she is.
door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh, she has a voice too.
It's commanding. Almost as though she's the one in charge down here.
She is.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Oh, it was already working on me. Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Ah, she already knows. I'm just here to talk.
So, why'd you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Oh.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Oh God.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
You were so sweet a second ago. What the heck happened?
Do you hear the conviction in her voice? Do you see the razor sharpness in her gaze?
I do.
I don't think she's bluffing.
She's not.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm sorry, can we just talk?
So close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Oh? Threatened now, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife. And of course we can talk.
I feel convinced. You got me.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine.
We will be.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So, this is a pretty awkward start to a relationship.
A relationship, you say? Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
Not to make things even more awkward, but do you know why you're here to kill me?
Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
She was just threatening us a second ago. Am I the only one here unnerved by that perfect little laugh? I'll take that as a sign that you're finally coming around to reason.
I have no idea. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm down here, or how I got here.
You liar.
I was kind of hoping you might be able to shed some light on the whole situation.
I'm here because you're going to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Oh, I didn't know that was a secret. What the hell?
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster? Did they even bother to tell you how I'm supposed to end the world? Because that just doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd be capable of.
I was hoping you would tell me.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're asking.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
True.
Look, at the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Very true. I feel like I'm being gaslit by both of them, and you know, it's not fair. But you know, they're both making good points, so I'm teetering back and forth here.
She has a point.
Yeah.
There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
Mm-hmm.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or any other number of good things that I'm sure you want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So, do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
Oh my god. Manipulative.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
True. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here. And if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Oh my god.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
I think she is.
But she is.
Ah.
I'm sure of it.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Now, I could always come back and do the other options later. Let's get her out first.
Oh, you have to be kidding. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Mm-hmm.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
If there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Ugh.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Oh my god.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
They did.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Fuck it. Let's free her.
Against your better judgment,
Ugh.
you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh.
Jesus.
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, She pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Oh my god.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Yeah, I think I might have made a mistake. He doesn't seem human.
The princess clutches the wound, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
Hey, we good?
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yes, let's approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Oh, look at my arm. Am I not human? Oh my goodness.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Yeah.
Watch me.
Oh my god. Oh, the game is like really wanting me to slay her. At this point, let's warn her.
Stop that.
Oh. I thought this was a little too easy.
Uh-oh.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess dodges? Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you?
I am.
I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Oh.
She knocks your legs out from under you with a swift kick. You didn't even see it coming.
Ooh.
You fall to the ground, the wind leaving your lungs all at once in a violent puff, and her knee settles on your throat. You try to gasp for air, but
So
she
far,
pushes
so
on
good.
your windpipe with weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. You won't draw another breath.
Oh, it's a death scene.
When she manages to escape from this place and brings ruin to the world, know that it was all your fault.
It was, yeah.
It can't just end like this, right? As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happening. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2. There's 2 chapters?
Your honor path is a princess.
Oh, so it's like a loop. Because the music seems darker. And the graphics are darker too.
You're here to slay her.
But I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
Oh, this dude's getting attitude.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Sure.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. We can help her. We just have to find a way.
The narration in this game is amazing.
Oh, is there another one of us in here? Help her? Need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago. Sure, and all of us in here definitely believe you. Just stay focused on the task at hand.
Oh, don't you worry. I'll gladly slay the princess. She's got it coming.
Such magnificent gusto. We'll all be in the clear in no time.
Yeah, I believe him now.
Don't believe a word she says. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink, wink.
Did you just say the word wink out loud?
He sure did.
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Got it. Proceed to the cabin. Take the knife.
You take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement. Let's do this.
Her voice carries softly up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's even more hypnotizing than before.
It is.
Is it more hypnotizing? Or is that just what we want it to be?
True.
I think we're in love.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
For everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just Don't let her charm you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Got it.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's still so beautiful. And she has both of her arms again. Did everything we just went through actually happen? It must have, because she's different. Can't you tell?
She does look different.
You.
She is different.
You're going to help me get out of here, right?
Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's the demo. Let's go back and kill her immediately.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Feel your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming, but I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Uh-oh.
There it is again. That razor-sharp look in her eyes and the terrifying conviction in her words.
Yeah.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
I'm not sure. I feel like she has some kind of trick up her sleeve.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
You took that too literal, narrator.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
True.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of space. What happened?
Yeah, what the hell?
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I feel like I'm being gaslit again. Let's go with it. Oh, okay.
I'm so glad you're keeping an open mind.
Mm-hmm.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
I feel like you're lying to me, but okay.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur.
Mm-hmm.
You've never been happier.
Oh, so I'm happy.
Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
True. That motherfucker. Okay, maybe I'm not happy. And I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. The game is picking up how wishy-washy we're being. Let's go with that.
Good. Because I have an idea to get us out of here.
Oh.
Though you're probably not going to like it.
Wait. We're not gonna like, you know.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
I think we're doing it.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place To end.
It doesn't seem that wonderful.
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wait, why does the narrator want us to be alive? Anything to get out of this hell.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world?
No.
An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Wait, if the whole goal was to kill the princess and she's dead, why would the narrator care if we're alive or not? There's something else going on.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
That's so nonchalant.
The end. Nice knowing you.
There's a chapter 2 to this as well.
You're on a path in the woods. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us has been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Hey, voice of the hero, you told me to kill myself earlier.
That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Oh, voice of the cold.
Oh, is there another one of us in here? I've always been here. I've just gotten a little louder. And I'm ready for all of us to have a marvelous time.
Ah, this is the voice of the big sad. The sadness is now taking over us. I love that.
Just stay focused on the task at hand.
You trapped me here after I slew her last time. I'm not going to play along this time.
How unfortunate that the sole person capable of slaying the princess also seems to be somewhat insane.
Hey.
Oh well, so long as you get the job done, it doesn't matter what sort of mental state you're in.
I already slayed her, man. What do you mean?
She won't be a problem. I'm not sure I'm a fan of my new roommate. I think there's a lot more to this situation than we've been told.
True.
The situation couldn't be more straightforward. Just ignore him.
Proceed to the cabin. I feel like I'm losing my mind. In the game and in real life. There's too much going on.
The interior of the cabin is cold. A soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only item of furniture is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Yeah, the room looks different. This is new. All the cobwebs.
Before you have a chance to even think
Oh my
about
God.
taking it, the top of a head appears from underneath the floorboards.
Oh, that's so creepy.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
Ew.
And finally,
Hi.
the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
She looks like a corpse bride. Like she would be in one of those movies. Like The Nightmare Before Christmas or something.
A ghost!
A ghost!
Oh, wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, killer.
Hi.
I guess we've got some things to talk about, haven't we? Like how you murdered me?
Oh my God. Okay, well, we'll stop the video here. This game was really interesting. I can see there's just a million options to go down. I'm happy with the pass that we did. Definitely, if you haven't played this game, give it a shot. A wishlist, Slay the Princess on Steam. I've definitely saved it, and when the game comes out, I will definitely be playing it. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.